Guys, I've been trying to get a video together for a couple of days. I got a few shots, but then the rain came. I was out in the garden and I looked at the sky and it was looking like it was going to rain. Now they've been telling us it's going to rain for quite a bit and we never get it. But this time the sky, I said we might get it, and I looked over and I saw a lot of weeds, and we'd already had a little rain and the ground was a little soft. So I said, well, let me get some of these weeds. So I got a few clips of the garden update and the sky opened up on me. So I decided that I better do some seeds instead. So I had already picked some of the dried seeds, and so I sit and shell them, but I'm going to try a different technique. And I'm just going to put them in the bag because I noticed when I was shelling them, a lot of them just burst open and the seeds fell to the bottom. So this is what I'm going to do with some of them. So I'm going to put these clips here. I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any suggestions, please do. If you're a first-time visitor, thank you for coming, and please come again. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And give me a thumbs up. It helps. And while I was on my walk, I decided to come and check these black raspberries, and they are ready to be picked. I should have brought a bag with me, but I didn't. So I'll probably come back later on and pick me some wild raspberries. But until then, thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoy the video. I am so pleased with the garden, although the weather hasn't been the greatest. But look at these sweet peas. This is a different variety, and they puff up, but I have been putting these in stir fry, and oh my gosh, they taste so good. And I have a lot of them. This here, kale here, I'm gonna take most of it out today and cook it, and a few collards here, because the bugs are still eating at it. And this sorrel, I'm gonna take it out because at least cut it back, because it's all gone to seed. I have to look up. I really don't know what you do with that. And there's a little robin. He just flew off. Now this is my Brussels sprouts. I don't know what's going on here. If you see how the inside of this is yellow, and all of them are doing like that. Now this one back here, and then the leaves start turning yellow, as you can see. I hope you can tell that color. So I don't know what's going on with them, but I am going to pull some of these leaves off, and I'll see what happens. If you know what's going on, please let me know, because these are not, I mean, I see the bugs are eating these up pretty bad, and then the inside is turning yellow. But even the ones that the bugs are not eating up, the leaves are turning a light color. So I know something is wrong with them. This one is the same. So let me know if you know what's gone. Please leave it in the comments. I will be harvesting this spinach pretty soon. I have harvested all of the kale, and tomorrow I'll be taking care of this. I have tomatoes on this tomato plant. It's looking pretty good. And there's lots of flowers on this one. Be getting tomatoes soon. There's one on this one here. If anybody know why my tomato leaves are curling up like this, please let me know. I planted some starts, and when they came up like this. Now these are two that I purchased, and they were looking fine at first. Now the leaves are curling up. I don't know whether it's too much water or what's going on, but we didn't get water for a long time. Now we're starting to get the rain. So if you know why it happened, or is anything I should be doing about it, please let me know. Cabbage here is doing great, but I want to show you this. This is the fig tree that I purchased, and look, it got figs on it. So I'm gonna have to cover this up so the birds don't get my figs. I think I got a little time left. And behind it, look at this sunflower. It's doing great. More tomatoes. These are peppers all down here. And this is another squash. I didn't have any butternut squash, so I bought a couple of plants. And the zucchini that I planted didn't come up, and it was kind of late in the season, so I just bought a couple of plants. This garlic was telling me it was time to harvest it today. They had dried out and they were all laying over. So this is my first harvest. I'm pleased with this, and see how the next one goes. This is the next garlic I'll be harvesting. It's just about ready, but I'm gonna give it another few days. There's one of my eggplants there coming up. That makes me happy. And the beets are still looking very good. I'm gonna start eating these beet greens soon. May have some for dinner today. Now these are volunteer here. I had planted those tomato plants there, and then this started growing. Those leaves with the dark on them, I think I'm gonna cut them. Oh, those are flies. I'm gonna cut those off. I don't know what that is, but this is a volunteer. Some kind of squash. And my snake beans are going up the trellis. They're going. I put this sweet potato in a pot. It's looking good. And I put the white eggplant that I was trying in this pot. They're finally starting to grow. And this was an experiment here. I had some chickpeas. So I sprouted them and I planted a few. Gonna see what happened. They are growing though. I'm loving this squash. It's taking off pretty good. The pole beans are going up this trellis. One of them has made it all the way up to the top. I just wanted to show you these seeds. Now, these are the collard greens, and the pots look a little larger. This is Swiss chard. The dino kale here are much smaller pods, but none of these have dried out. The only one that has dried out is the curly kale, and I have been cutting them off, but I've noticed when you just pick them, if you're not careful, the pod will open and all of the seeds will come out. So I've been trying to be very careful when I get them, because when they're dry, they're very easy to come out. So what I did is some of them I dried out and I opened the pods just to the seeds. But now this I'm going to try. I'm going to leave this bag open. As you can see in that corner, some of the seeds have fallen out already. But I'm going to leave this bag open just in case they're not. Some of them are not dried out all the way, and then I'm just going to try to see what seeds I get in the bottom. I think this is a little faster way. This plastic bag is a reused bag. I just washed it out and dried it real good. So that's the way I'm going to try to collect these seeds. And if this works with the dino, because the dino pots are so small, I'm going to do the same thing with them and the collards. If you're going to do some seeds, I hope that's information is helpful. I did take scissors and cut the little pods. Let me show you right here. I can't do it with one hand, but as you can see, this pot is half open already. So, and there it goes. So what I did is I took scissors and I cut these off so I didn't have to touch, because it seemed like when you touch this end, they open up very easy. You can pull them off, but pulling them off, I still found that I was losing seeds. So I've done it both ways, so you have to see what works for you. Well, I made it back. I got wet a little bit, not too much, but I had the trusty umbrella with me. It's still a beautiful day. So this is Lady P from my backyard garden. Peace and love. I'm out, and have an amazing day.